Let us bring our attention to the chart or graphs, I should say, right to my side here. What we're looking at are two formulas for disinfectants produced by the World Health Organization, which, as far as the backstory was concerned, there was a shortage of disinfectants. So they wanted to study what were the main ingredients that need to be utilized in order to effectively combat SARS coronavirus 2 or COVID-19. All right, so you have Formula 1 and Formula 2. Now that is the results after 30 seconds. So they end up being very, very effective disinfectants overall just on their own. So without any further ado, let's get right into the research as follows. Again, Formula 1 and Formula 2, I'm going to post it in an easy to read format for each formula as well in a few seconds. But to proceed as follows. World Health Organization recommended disinfectants are effective against novel coronaviruses. DUI citation links will be there as well. The formulations can be prepared quickly and easily by pharmacies and help alleviate the current shortage of disinfectants. Going to go right into the research so you can get an idea of the outcome. Subsequently, the team tested the viruses in cell culture assays and analyzed how many viruses remained infectious. Quoting, "We showed that both World Health Organization recommended formulations sufficiently inactivated the virus after 30 seconds, quoting Stephanie, sums up the results. Plus, they did not merely apply to the World Health Organization solutions, rather their main components, the alcohols, ethanol, and isopropanol. Also showed adequate inactivation of the virus on their own, certain concentrations." Now, I am going to read you the formula as they have it written directly. So basically, if it seems a little awkward to you, it's exactly how it's listed. I don't want to accidentally add any publisher bias, so I'm going to read it off as follows. Now, here's the formula, basically in the press release. Let's go to the next page right here, and this is going to give you the breakdown, so if you want to pause it, write it down. I'll also have it on the YouTube channel, so you can basically just cut and paste it on your own and have it ready whenever you need to. But to proceed as follows. Disinfectant 1, recommended by the World Health Organization, consists of 80 volume percent ethanol, 1.45 volume percent glycerine, and 0.125 volume percent hydrogen peroxide. Disinfectant 2 consists of, I know you're going to look a little bit on the math there, 80, 75, but again, work with it. Consists of 75 volume percent isopropanol, 1.45 volume percent glycerine, and 0.125 volume percent hydrogen peroxide. Now keep in mind the main components are ethanol and isopropanol. So basically looking at the main ingredients that are available, those two are going to be your primary assets as follows. All right, now we're going to go to the abstract, and from the abstract we are going to extract the conclusion to give you a better understanding exactly how effective these two formulations were, even outside of the main general article. But to proceed as follows. Quoting, "We found that the SARS coronavirus 2 was efficiently inactivated by the World Health Organization recommended formulation, supporting their use in healthcare systems and viral outbreaks. Of note, both the original and modified formulations were able to reduce viral titers to background level within 30 seconds. In addition, ethanol and 2-propanol were efficient in inactivating the virus in 30 seconds at a concentration of greater than 30% volume to volume." That's the important part. "Alcohol consists the basis for many hand rubs routinely used in healthcare settings. One caveat of the study is the defined inactivation time of exactly 30 seconds, so approximate. So play it safe, go a little bit over, which is the time recommended but not routinely performed in practice. Our findings are crucial to minimize viral transmission and maximize viral inactivation in the current SARS coronavirus 2 outbreak." So that is a pretty amazing formula altogether. Again, links to the DUI citation that the World Health Organization produced is also found on the CDC site, Centers for Disease Control. But I like it because it was studied on COVID-19 directly, so it gives a little bit of building and confidence in recommending this as a disinfectant. Again, maybe a little drying, but however though, that's not the primary concern here. All right, 2, and again, you already post this up real fast once again. It's the formulation as follows. All right, and second, next thing is an article circulating in reference to sunlight deactivating the virus. My objective here is not to say whether it does or does not. It is simply to validate the data. Now, the document out there is looking like a document, official document from the Department of Homeland Security, Science, and Technology. All right, here is the issue, and this is where I need your help. I desperately looked for any sort of footnoting, any references. I know UVC radiation has been used in treating a lot of deactivation, a lot of viruses, and RNA, and so on and so forth, but I could not find any studies to support the one document supposedly, I couldn't even validate that, in reference to the Department of Homeland Security's information as follows, quote, viruses live longer at low humidity and inactivated faster at higher humidity. Virus lives longer at low temperatures and activates faster as temperature increases. Sunlight destroys the virus quickly. If you can find any data to support this conclusion by the Department of Homeland Security, please post it on the YouTube channel. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it, and you'd be helping quite a few other individuals. But it has to be footnote data with a DOI citation, not necessarily somebody just going, hey, this sounds like it's kind of cool. Because you think about it, first, the virus is found in bats, a nocturnal animal. Then basically vitamin D, if the levels are low, a sunlight vitamin or prohormone basically makes an individual susceptible, or they become susceptible with low vitamin D levels. And of course, if you lead that correlation or circumstantial evidence, you could say, hey, sunlight quickly deactivates the virus. I really, really, really wanted to believe that, but without documentation, a study to reference, I just basically can consider it hyperbole or gossip. So if you find the information linking that one particular study, I'd greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate linking it down below on YouTube here, or the YouTube channel, should I say. Again, Ralph Turchiano signing off once again. As always, gratitude for listening. One place where, yes, we may practice physical distancing, but we will never practice social distancing. I hope you get the underlying meaning to that altogether. Again, Ralph signing off. Thank you for listening. I look forward to see you all once again next 7 days. Catch you next time. Bye.